A wonderful morning to all. Today we will learn Introduction of Surveying. What is surveying? Surveying is the process of finding the relative positions of various points on the surface of the earth by measuring distance among them and setting up a map to any reasonable scale. First of all, we will see contents. Definition of surveying. Why surveying? Primary divisions of surveying. Secondary divisions of surveying. Fundamental principles of surveying. Units conversion. And lastly, various scales used in fieldwork. What is surveying? Surveying is used to determine the relative positions of various points on the Earth's surface, above the Earth's surface and below the Earth's surface. And by its measuring the distance among them. And finally, representing on a sheet of paper known as plan or map. See this point. Surveying is the technique of determining the relative positions of different features on, above or beneath the surface of the earth by means of direct and indirect measurements, and finally representing them on a sheet of paper known as plan or map, right? So what to do engineers in their projects related to surveying? What to do engineers in their projects related to surveying? Surveyor engineer collect, analyze and manage their infrastructure or any type of structure, and they can design, develop and operate the systems for collecting and analyzing important information about the land, natural resources and man-made features, right? Next, why surveying? We should know why surveying. Because surveying is the data collection and information collection, right? Why we are concerned with surveying? Our concern is we would like to do for engineer projects and geographical mapping, right? For example, construction of a building. Suppose we want to build a public building like college building. So what should be the steps? First step is the site selection. You need to select site, and second is the knowledge of topography. So we go the area and where the site has been selected, right? And we want to know what the topography is, how is the topography, like is this a sloping surface, is this a flat surface, are there any rivers or small channels, where are the trees, where are the adjacent houses, where are the fields, what is the natural landscape. We need to know about all these points. Then so we need to know the knowledge of topography, right? Then second point is the primary divisions of surveying. Primary divisions of surveying. See the first point. We know that the shape of the earth is spheroidal. Thus, the surface is obviously curved. Surveying is primarily divided into two types considering the curvature of the earth's surface. That is, first is the plane surveying. Primary divisions. First primary division of surveying is plane surveying, and second primary divisions of surveying is geodetic surveying, right? So first is the plane surveying, right? It is the type of surveying in which Earth's surface is considered as a plane, right? And the curvature of the earth is ignored. In this diagram shows that number of well conditioned triangles, means all the well conditioned triangles which is form a triangle, equilateral triangle of network, right? So it is the type of surveying in which Earth's surface is considered as a plane, right? In such type of surveying, a line joining, see the points A, B, C, D, E, a line joining any two stations is considered to be straight, right? Line joining any two stations is considered to be straight line. So that is called as plane surveying. And the triangle formed by any 3 points. In this diagram, see the triangle DOC, COB, right? The triangle formed by any 3 points means 3 stations is considered as a plane triangle, and the angles of triangle are considered as plane angle. So it is clear that in plane surveying, firstly Earth's surface is considered as plane surface, right? Then a line is considered as straight line, and third, the angle is considered as plane angle. All the things which are considered as plane. Okay, so next is the geodetic surveying. So what is geodetic surveying? Geodetic surveying, it is the type of surveying in which Earth's surface is considered as a curved line and plane surface of Earth is ignored. In such type of surveying, a line joining any two stations is considered to be curved line. Then triangle formed by any 3 points is considered as to be spherical, right? And their angles of the triangle are considered as to be spherical. So it is clear that in geodetic surveying, the Earth's surface is considered as curved line, then their triangle is considered as spherical, and then their angle is considered as also spherical. So plane surveying, which is carried out for a small area, what is the difference between plane surveying and geodetic surveying? Plane surveying is carried out for a small area of less than 250 km square, and it is carried out by local or state agencies like R&B department, irrigation department, and railway department. Okay, and in geodetic surveying, it is conducted by the Survey of India department, and it is carried out for a large area exceeding 250 km square. It is clear that what is the difference between plane surveying versus geodetic surveying. See these points. First point is the in plane surveying, the Earth's surface is considered as plane surface, right? And second, curvature of Earth is ignored. Then third, line joining any two stations is considered to be straight. Then fourth, the triangle formed by any 3 points is considered as plane. Then fifth, the angle of triangles are considered as a plane angle. And sixth, it is carried out for a small area less than 250 km square. In geodetic surveying, first point, say the first point, the Earth's surface is considered as curved surface. The curvature of Earth is taken into account. Then third point, the line joining any two stations is considered as spherical, and the triangle formed by any 3 points is considered as spherical. The angles of the triangle are considered as spherical angles. Next point, it is carried out for small area greater than 250 km square. Okay, so this is the plane surveying and geodetic survey. Then secondary classification of surveying. Surveys may be secondarily classified under number of headings which define The uses or purpose of resulting maps. First is the classification based upon the nature of field. Then second, classification based on instruments. And third, classification based on methods. So first of all, we will see classification based upon nature of field. There are three types of surveying based upon the nature of field, which are as follows. First is the land surveying. So first is the land surveying. It can be further classified as topographical survey, cadastral survey, and city survey. It is generally deals with natural or artificial features on land such as rivers, streams, lakes, wood, hills, roads, railways, canals, towns, water supply systems, buildings and properties, etc. Classification based on nature of field. So first is the land survey. What is land survey? Land survey is done on land to prepare plan and maps of a given area. And topographical, city and cadastral surveys are the some of the examples of land surveying. So the second is the hydrological surveying. This type of surveying is conducted on or near the body of water such as lake, river, coastal areas, and this survey consists of locating shorelines of water bodies. In this diagram, second diagram shows that locating the shorelines of water bodies. Okay. Then third is the astronomical survey. So what is astronomical survey? Mostly it offers the surveyor means of determining the absolute location of any point or absolute location of any direction having any line on the surface of the earth, and it consists of in observations to the heavenly bodies such as the sun or any fixed star. So this type of survey is conducted for the determining of latitudes, longitudes, azimuths, local time, etc. for various places on earth by observing heavenly bodies. Right? The next is the classification based on instruments used. So which type of instruments used in surveying? Based on various type of instruments used, surveying can be classified into 5 types. First is chain surveying, then compass surveying, then plane table surveying, then theodolite surveying, and tachometric surveying. Okay, so first of all we will see chain surveying. So what is chain surveying? It is the type of surveying in which only linear measurements are made in the field. What is the principle of surveying? What is the principle of chain surveying? Chain triangulation is the principle of chain surveying. Means it has to provide framework consist of number of well conditioned triangle or equilateral triangle. Okay. And what is the use of chain surveying? It is used to find area of the field. See the first point, chain surveying. This is the simplest type of surveying in which only linear measurements are made with a chain or tape. Second point, made up of galvanized mild steel links. Third point, length of chain is measured from the outside of one handle to outside of other handle. Okay, so how to measure the chain? So length of chain measured from outside of one handle to outside of other handle. And in chain surveying, angular measurement are not taken. This is the diagram of chain surveying. So how to measure the length of chain surveying? One side of handle to outside of one handle to outside of other handle. In that first handle 10 links, then another handle 10 links, then 10 links. Okay, so this is the 100 link chain. Okay, so what are the types of chain surveying? There are 4 types of chain surveying. First is metric chains, gunter chains, revenue chain, and engineer's chain. And metric chains is the 20-meter chain, also 30-meter chain. Gunter's chain, the length of Gunter's chain is 6 feet. The length of revenue chain is 33 feet, and length of engineer's chain is the 100 feet. And these are the last column shows that which contain 20-meter chain contain 100 links, contains the 10 links. So 20-meter chain contain 100 links, 30-meter chain contain 150 links, and 6 feet chain contain also 100 links. 33 feet chain having 16 links, and it is used in cadastral survey, and 100 feet having the 100 links. Okay, these are the types of chains and their lengths and containing their links. Okay, then next is the compass surveying. Next instrument is the compass surveying. So what is compass surveying? Compass surveying is the direction of survey lines are determined. In compass surveying, direction of survey lines are determined, and their lengths are measured with the help of tape or chain. And the compass is generally used to run a traverse line, means traversing. Okay, see this point. In a compass survey, the angles are measured with the help of magnetic compass. Okay, see the magnetic compass. Angles are measured with the help of magnetic compass. And in compass surveying, the length are measured with the help of tape. Okay, so what is the advantage of compass surveying? They are portable and lightweight, and they have suitable to retrace old surveying. Okay, then next is the plane table surveying. Plane table surveying, it is the graphical method of surveying in which field works and plotting both are done simultaneously. And also it is a simple and cheaper than Theodolite survey, but it is mostly used to find the horizontal and vertical angles also, and it is suitable for small scale survey. So what is the advantage of plane table survey? It is one of the most rapid method of surveying. Field notes are not required. Another advantage is the field notes are not required, and thus possibility of mistakes in booking is eliminated. In this figure shows that the component of plane table surveying: LED, plane table, compass, plumb bob, and tripod stand. So it is used to measure the field observations and plotting, both are done simultaneously. Then Theodolite surveying. What is Theodolite surveying? See the point. In Theodolite survey, the horizontal angles are measured with the theodolite more precisely than compass, and the linear measurements are made with chain or tape. And what is the use of this type of survey? It is used to find the horizontal and vertical angle, and they can rotate along their axis, okay, along their horizontal or vertical axis. And they what is the advantage of this type of survey? They takes accurate angular measurements, okay. This is the example of Theodolite survey. See this instrument, Theodolite survey. Then next is the tachometric surveying. What is tachometric survey? A tachometer is based on property of isosceles triangle, where the ratio of distance of the base from apex and length of the base is always constant. Length of the base is always constant, okay. So this type of surveying, a special type of theodolite known as tachometer is used to determine the horizontal and vertical distances indirectly, okay. So classification, next type of survey classification based on methods. There are two types, triangulation and traversing. So first of all we will see the triangulation. Triangulation is the basic method of surveying when the area to be surveyed is large and triangulation is adopted. The entire area is divided into the network of well-conditioned triangles, okay. Then traversing. What is traversing? A traversing is circuit of survey lines. It may be open or closed. See, first figure shows that closed traverse, right? And second figure shows that open traverse, right? When the linear measurements are done with chain and tape, and the direction or horizontal angles are measured with the help of compass or theodolite respectively, the survey is called as traversing. See, what is traversing? When the linear measurements are measured with the help of chain or tape and direction or horizontal angles are measured with the help of compass or theodolite, then that is called as traversing. Figure first shows that closed traverse and figure second shows that open traverse. So next point is the fundamental principles of surveying. First principle is always work from whole to the part, and second is the to locate a new station by at least two measurements, that is linear or angular, from fixed reference point. First principle is always work from whole to the part. In that, according to first principle, the whole survey area is enclosed by main station, that is control station, and main survey lines, and the area is divided into number of divisions by forming well conditioned triangles like this. See this figure. The whole survey area is enclosed by main stations, that is control stations. So see this figure, A and F is the control stations and main survey line. The area is divided into number of divisions by forming well conditioned triangle. All the area is divided into the well conditioned triangles, okay. So this is the work from whole to the part. Then second principle is to locate a new station by at least two measurements, that is linear or angular measurement. Okay, to locate a new station by at least two measurements, linear or angular, from fixed reference point. According to the second principle, the points are located by linear or angular measurements, right? Or by both in surveying. If two control points are established first, to locate a new station by at least two measurements, right? According to second principle, the points are located by linear or angular measurement or by both in surveying. If two control points are established first, then a new station can be located by linear measurement. Let A and B are control points and a new point C can be established. See this diagram. Fundamental principles of surveying, and in this diagram shows that at least to locate a linear measurements and angular measurement, 2 points, to locate a 2 points, that is linear or angular measurement. So figure first shows that taking linear measurements from point A and B for C. Okay, then figure second shows that linear measurement of perpendicular from D to C. Okay, then figure third shows that linear measurement from B and one angular measurement as angle ABC, right? Then figure fourth shows that two angular measurements at A and B, that is theta 1 and theta 2, as angles, angle CAB and angle ABC, right? Then last figure shows that taking one angle at B, okay, taking one angle at B as angle ABC and one linear measurement from A and one linear measurement from A as AC, right? So these are the fundamental principles of surveying. Okay, this is the explanation of above slide. Okay, the next point we will see the representation of a scale. In surveying, engineer scales indicated by a statement, for example 1 centimeter is equal to meter, means convert in meter. Okay, so representative factor, it is indicated by a ratio. So representative factor which are indicated by a ratio, for example if 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, right? Then representative factor is equal to distance on the paper divided by distance on the ground. So 1 divided by 100, right? Generally used scales, type of particulars, type of different fields and their scales, geographical map, buildings, topographical map and forest map. In geographical map, one scale, we take the scale 1 centimeter is equal to 160 kilometer, right? Then in building, we take the scale 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meter. Then topographical map, we can take generally the scale 1 centimeter is equal to 2.5 kilometer. And forest map, we take the scale 1 centimeter is equal to 0.25 kilometer, right? So these are the type of purpose of survey and their scales and representative factor. This is very important for the exam point of view. Okay, thank you.